Taranaki is renowned for clever little businesses that seem to defy our location and make a name for themselves around the world. Life's a Boar is one, successfully producing and marketing boar hunting DVDs across the globe. While hunting has always been a favourite pastime of Brendan Callis, the idea of becoming a TV producer came from a desire to change the direction he was heading in life.
I moved up here from Wellington, was working in joinery for years, and just got to a point where I thought, well, hey, if I don't do something different now, I'm going to be doing joinery for the rest of my life. So I went and signed up for a course at Taranaki Polytechnic, doing a 2-year course in media studies, which covered a whole wide range of things which I figured would give me a few different branches on my tree. I was really interested in photography, and that was part of the course, and had never had anything to do with video. So I did the video section of it, and as soon as I did it, editing, I just loved it, and it was just something clicked, and I thought, man, I like doing this. So after doing the course, I got back into hunting after having not done it for a long time, and yeah, there just wasn't any videos around. There was one or two, but just the quality wasn't that good, and I figured, you know, we could do something better. G'day, I'm Brendan.
And I'm Jason.
And this is Life's a Boar. Over the next hour or so, we're going to take you pig hunting with some well-known New Zealand hunters and their dogs.
So sit back and enjoy the action.
Yeah. Oh, it's fresh, isn't it?
Working with business partner Jason, Brendan knew they were onto a winning formula when the first show came together. They were pleased with their results, but for them success wasn't unexpected.
I think it's a surprise to a lot of other people, but me and Jason both had ideas, sometimes completely different, but we sort of gel with each other. He's pushing it forward and I'm doing my part as well, so we both sort of go ahead. But yeah, it is successful to a point, but we've got a lot more plans. You know, we want to take it a bit further than it is.
One good thing about making this type of video is that you get to pay the stars in dog food. The dogs Brendan works with don't seem to mind, and clearly they love to hunt. So what sort of dog makes a good pig hunter?
Basically there's two sorts of dogs. There's bailers and holding dogs. And bailers are like the sheepdog sort of breeds, which just bark at the pig and sort of bail it up. Holding dogs are like your staffies and bull mastiffs and things like that will just go in and grab them. So yeah, hold them. We usually use the bailing dogs, or we pretty much always use the bailing dogs, just because there's not a lot of pigs in Taranaki, and the ones we do get, we try to look after them. If we get sows or females, we'll try and let them go, or smaller pigs. So a bailing dog, it's not so tough on the pig. He'll just stand back and bark at it. We can walk up there and say, right, get out of it, and let it go again. Whereas a holding dog, yeah, they're a bit more brutal.
Hi, Brendan Callis here, and this is Life's a Boar 8. This film is pretty much just a year in my life that picks up where Life's a Boar 7 left off. I've called this film Back in the Dog Box because, as you'll see, and as I'm sure you can all understand, I'm often late, after promising I won't be, for important appointments. I still have all the same dogs I had on Life's a Boar 7. Zoe's had to have her leg removed after her encounter with a boar on Life's a Boar 7, and she's only been out a few times since. Zeke caught his first decent boar, then, as expected, he was almost killed. Zeke's blood. Zeke lost so much blood from this tiny little poke he was as cold as a stone. He's not sedated here, he's just had it.
Training dogs can be hard if you haven't got a dog going already. Once you've got a main dog and you can buy them, you know, people sell them for thousands. It's basically just picking the right pup and just letting it run alongside the other dogs. The dog doesn't learn anything. He'll learn manners from me, but nothing else really. Anything to do with catching a pig and finding a pig, I can't do that. He's learning from the other dog. Ideally, I'd like 2 dogs, because then the more dogs you get, the braver the dogs get, and they're more likely to jump in and jump on a pig. So yeah, 2 ideally, but yeah, if you bring a mate, he's got a dog, and sometimes you can. We would cut it off pretty much at 5. That's including, you know, like maybe 3 dogs and 2 puppies or something. But yeah, ideally 2.
Ran up that track there. Plus 2 other ones. Not a bad mark.
Choosing where to hunt and film isn't as simple as rocking up to any old piece of land.
No, you can't go where you like. You've got to get permission either from the landowner, or there is a lot of dockland that you can go and hunt. You have to have a permit, apparently.
You leave your boots behind.
Oh, fuck, it's filling up with water.
He's gonna go. Oh! Oh!
Turn the camera off. Was that Smalley decided to carry it out with his socks?
Posting a couple of clips on YouTube has meant that Life's a Boar has gained a massive number of views and comments. Along with this increased exposure has come a point of view that is labelled boar hunting as cruel and barbaric.
Yeah, you get some pretty negative comments. I basically, a lot of them I can see their point. A lot of the animal rights activists, I can see their point. Yeah, I've got a lot of respect for pigs, which sounds funny, but they are one of my favourite animals. A lot of the hunting to us is more about the dogs. You know, we just love training dogs and getting the dogs out there, and the pigs are basically a pest, and we're using them for food. So yeah, it is a tricky one. I do see their point, and with the animal rights activists, some of them are a little too extreme. Wishing we were dead is a common one.
Brendan's attitude is that the pig population is a resource that he is keen to protect, and this philosophy dictates his choice of dog and prey.
I'll just roll her over back onto her stomach. She'll get up.
And let her go.
Roll her over.
She'll run away.
Yeah, we're letting her go. Yeah, stand her up.
Let it go though?
Yeah, when you stand it up. Yeah, now let it go. Get outside. Come here, Papa. Sit down, Papa. Good girl, Micah.
Stuck that pig.
We let her go, shouldered our packs, and moved on, with Jace grinning from ear to ear.
With sales exceeding 5,000 copies and more than 12 titles, by now Brendan must surely have a favourite filmed moment.
Yeah, there is a favourite segment. I didn't film it. Jace actually filmed this, which was a Dutch tourist who came and stayed with us, and a lot of people thought he was a little bit naive, which I guess he was in one sense, but he'd done a lot of hunting with us. It wasn't like his first time out. And yeah, Jace managed to somehow talk him into grabbing a pig by the ears. And yeah, some people think it's mean. I still laugh every time I see it. So
it'll charge you and then just grab both its ears and pin it to you. That's right.
Got me on the legs! Got me on the legs! You're bleeding! You got the leg!
You didn't let go, you let go, Dutchy.
I've got a cut.
You're right, mate.
No.
Oh, it's just a stab. Oh, yeah.
Few stitches.
Few stitches.
the biggest comment I get personally is, you know, he could have died, which possibly he could have. And my response to that is, well, if he would have died, we wouldn't have put it on the video. But he didn't, so it's funny. Our biggest audiences are probably Hawaii, mainland America and Australia, besides New Zealand. Any market that you sell overseas, they want to see overseas stuff. They are interested in New Zealand stuff, but they'd rather see what they have. So at one point in time, Jace went over to Australia and did some filming over there. And so the Australian one, that one sold a lot better in Australia. And yeah, he got up to some crazy stuff over there, wrestling crocodiles and catching sharks by hand and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, people like that.
So the future looks bright for this innovative Taranaki business.
Our biggest focus at the moment is on our website. We've got around 8,500 members on there now, trying to get that number up, get some advertising on there and just provide something. You know, it is a good site, but we're looking at it all the time, trying to improve it and make it just a social network where hunters can get together and have, you know, meet people and meet hunters from overseas, get together and have some fun.
The latest title, Fast Dogs, Mean Hogs 2, has just hit the shelves, combining the key ingredients of good storytelling, hunters, dogs, boars, and innovative technology. Expect to see more of Life's a Boar internationally.